Now Honda may have the Accord and the CR-V, but really it's the City, that has always been the company's flagship in India. It was the car that launched the brand here, it has been their best seller by far, and this latest model launched in 2014 has been the best seller of them all, with over 2.2 lakh units sold. However, as things happen, the competition does come a-knocking, and yes, the City has lost a bit of ground in recent times. And so what does the car maker do in a time like this? Introduce an update, of course. And this is exactly what this is, the 2017 City, launched just now. Let's see what it has in store for us. It's impressive just how many little changes Honda has made to the City's exterior, and they all add up. What hits you first are the new full LED headlamps on this new top-spec ZX variant, and the LED daytime running lamps. There's a new, more chiseled bumper, a honeycomb grille, and the chrome strip is a lot like the global market Honda Civic, tipped forward and stretching wide to join the headlamps. At the back, there's a very sporty rear bumper, a boot-lid spoiler, and new LED tail lamps on higher trims. Over to the sides, the only change is the addition of these new 16-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels on the top trim that look really great and give the City a better stance. Over to the inside, and it seems even less has changed. However, there are a number of small details that you'll soon notice. The dials are now backlit in white, there's some nice soft touch plastic on the dashboard, a few silver embellishments here and there, and LED interior lighting for the cabin. The really cool new bit is the 7-inch touchscreen, which is Android based and has a host of features. There's satellite navigation, video playback, mirror link smartphone integration, and even a web browser, which connects to the internet via your phone's Wi-Fi hotspot. One bit of equipment that is disappointingly still not part of the list is parking sensors. So you'd have to rely just on a camera to back the City up. Still, a big draw of this City remains the back seat, which is spacious and comfortable as ever. But what about the driver's seat? Has the experience from there changed at all? Now, Honda hasn't changed anything mechanically with the new 2017 City, and so that leaves me with not a whole lot to tell you about the driving experience. It's still rather agreeable. I'm driving the diesel right now, and as a driving tool, it is very, very good indeed. It's a very tractable engine, very smooth, and it revs quite freely, which is very nice, and not very diesel-like. What is all too diesel-like, however, is the noise from this 1.5-litre iD-Tech engine, but Honda has tried to address that as well. One change Honda has made is to refinement, and that's an area that this car really needed a bit of help. You see, they've added insulation to all the right places on this diesel variant, and in truth, it does have an effect. The car does feel a little quieter than before, but you can still hear the noisy engine working its way in the background. But it is a little bit better than before, and you'll be happy to know that. Similarly, no changes have been made to the suspension, so by and large the dynamics remain pretty much the same. That is to say, it still feels a little jiggly at lower speeds, but pick up the pace and it irons out bumps rather well. Now what Honda has done is introduce larger 16-inch wheels and wider tires on this top-spec trim. And while I can't tell you anything about the handling on Delhi's rather straight and smooth roads, what I can tell you is that the ride hasn't been affected by the larger wheels. It still feels just as good as it did before. So, the City has been improved in a number of little ways that make it more appealing to the Indian buyer. Sharper styling? Check. A slightly better cabin ambience? Check. More equipment? Double check. However, in the process, Honda has jacked the prices up quite a bit, so much so that this top-spec diesel ZX costs a whopping 13.56 lakh rupees. That's significantly more than the competition and almost into a segment above. So yes, while the 2017 Honda City is much improved in some crucial areas, it has come at quite a hefty price.